I'm going to unbox some power supplies, brand new and also some used ones. But first I will do a weight test, see what we can find out. Of course, some of these power supplies, they got a power cord or they have very long cables. It's very hard to tell anyway. Maybe you can feel that this box is very heavy. Then probably even the core of the power supply will be heavy as well. Before I'm getting started, you can make a guess. See how far you come from the reality. The reality today is that we know how good these power supplies are. You can find a lot of independent tests and reviews on the internet. Maybe you wouldn't agree with some of the. Feel free to make a guess, make a comment, and this will be a lot of fun. The first is about 3.147 kilograms, so it's really heavy. The second one, almost 2 kilograms, it's 1.959. The third one, a little bit heavier, even if the box is smaller. 2,253. And the fourth, so it's 2,213 grams. And now let's open the boxes. We can start with the lightest one. The first is this Excellence Performance C power supply. It's 80 plus. It's called XP 750 R62. This one got a black fan. I'm not a fan of the red fans. I have heard some things about this power supply or power supplies. Not maybe this model, but similar models. And sometimes they blew up in a couple of months, but for others they can stay alive for years. Here we have a warranty extension. Maybe it's 12 months plus 12 months. So this one, it's worth doing. If you have a power supply with so short warranty time, then it's probably a budget power supply. And I can feel here that cables, they weight a lot. This power supply, it's probably capacitors from Taiwan. And according to a list, Taiwan is the second best. Be Quiet is the owner of Exilence. I tried to do a weight measure with only the power supply. The cables are on the table, and the power supply is on the scale. And it's about 1,280 grams, almost 1.3 kilograms. It's not heavy at all. And the fan probably weight about 100 gram, and so it's not much in the ending. The metal case, maybe it's half the weight, and in the ending the PCB and the components maybe 500 grams or something like that. I can see that the PCB is really small. Don't know if you can see it, but it's almost smaller than the fan. But the power supply got a power button, and I really like that. I like that the cables are black. It looks really clean. But the power cord is a little bit too short for my taste. So it can be a problem for some. And I think it's a little bit thin as well. And I can also see some markings on it. Let's power up this beast and see. That's it. Turning on. Oh, very low PG value. 110. So this one is almost broken. It's not good at all. The 5 volt is going up and down. This is not good at all. So minus 12 volt is 12.1 and plus 12 version 2 is 12.1. So then 5 volt here is going up and down as well as down there. 12 volt is okay, but the PG value is 110. So now I have connected a fan as a simple load. It's better with something else as a load. Let's try it one more time. And it's still really bad. The worst thing is the 5 volt is going up and down, and the PG value 110. It's probably the lowest PG value I have seen, and I have tested some different power supplies. It's better that I turn this off and send it back, since this power supply is not safe. So here is the next power supply. It's a power supply from Seasonic, or they claim it. It's almost new power supply. I bought it from Tradera. This power supply got 5 years warranty. It's 80 plus bronze. It's called BC850. Has 850 watts. Well, it got fixed cables. And very odd box, since this B, it's like a Bitcoin, and well, almost no one is harvesting Bitcoin anymore. It got maybe Chinese capacitors. I'm not sure, but I don't think it's Japanese. My experience with the Seasonic is a little bit mixed. Overall, it's a quality brand. Sometimes it feels like they are crying a little bit. the capacitors. They don't blow up. They don't do it. They are very secure in that way. Probably a reason why I bought this one. It's a 80 plus bronze, so it should be nice power supply for a gaming PC. So let's see. Okay, no power cores, so this one is a lot heavier. Feel that and sense that it's almost new. Here we have the label. It's also in the side and not on the top. I just want to test how it is in real life. Well, I'm just going to test it as it is. So if it doesn't work, I can complain to the seller. Fan is black and this part is meshed. And let's see what kind of numbers we will get. .38, so almost 1.4. Yeah. That's it. Well, it looks a little bit better. The -12 is going up and down a little bit, but everything else looks a lot better. PG 250. It's still not as good as the all Corsair TX 650. That is 15 years old. Got a PG value of 260. I can hear the fan. Maybe you can do as well. I wouldn't rate this as a premium power supply. I don't get that feeling. It's okay. Overall okay. But maybe not for a 24/7 gaming setup. I will test to do a load on this one as well. Very strange, the relay is going on and off. The 12 volt is better. The 5 volt is okay. Everything looks nice now. The PG value It's now 310. So this fan helped some, and I also using this SATA cable as well. I try to unplug the SATA cable and see if it will be any difference. Going up and down again a little bit. PG value is okay. It's the same. I have not pulled the SATA cable, but I will do it. The relay, it's going crazy. Annoying. Let's turn it on again without the SATA power cable. Now we got a PG value with 240. At 12 volt, it's minus 12 volt. Going up and down a little bit. It's probably not so important in most cases. Maybe if someone is doing audio things, it's not great. I don't know what to think about this power supply. I have to test it in a real computer. And since I don't have an RTX 4090, it's really hard to tell. And I don't have any test machine for a lot of money. Maybe it's not Seasonic quality. Feels like it's something else. Now it's time for the third power supply. Where is the paper? It's like something for the wall. It probably is. It got this smell of basement, moist. It's a fractal design with 3 years warranty, but this one is old. We have a power cord, a proper one. Not long, but thick enough. Okay, manual. It's called Effect, or a Swedish name. It looks really clean. Looks like it has not been used. Very short PCB here as well. But it feels a lot heavier, so 1.4 kilograms. It's almost like they have decided to be that weight. That was the ATX, and here we have the CPU. And it goes for the 8 pin. The graphic card 6 plus 2. That's it. And now we need a Molex. Here we have a Molex. It's for 5 volt and 12 volt. That's it. And then SATA. Okay, it's a tester. Okay, so minus 12 volt, 12.2, and then 12 volt via 2, also 12.2, 5 volt, 5.0, PG value 250, 5 volt plus is 5, and plus 12 volt, 12.1, yes, and plus 3.3 is 3.3. So this one is looking nice. I will do some load as well. Real nice. So this one is a winner. 10 years old. Still keeping the voltage. Nice to have. Oh, even some screws. Okay, well, it's thick enough. But not long enough. And here we have the cables, since this is a modular power supply. And here we have the power supply. Nice. And here it is in its glory. It's a Corsair power supply for 750X. Okay, a little bit thin. That's nice. Okay. Here's meshed as well, but it looks okay. Silent. Okay. Operation low to moderate loads. In this mode, the fan will not spin. Okay. It's just a warning so the people don't go to complain. Really nice. A little bit thin here, I think. And here we have the weight. It's 1.636 kilogram. So it's the heaviest so far. It looks like something to peel off here. Best to do it since I don't want any problem. I don't understand why they do so, but okay. It was really stuck. A little bit different smell. It smells like it burned in or something. It's like they have been burning in this before and tested it. How to peel something that don't want to be peeled. Okay. You can see that it got some air pockets, so obviously it's something that it's possible to peel off. Don't want that inside either. Why? Oh, that's it. Here we have the label. Of course, it's got this button. This is like a top segment, maybe not premium, but almost premium. 80 plus gold with 10 years warranty, automatically shutdowns. Got this fan curve. Here we see the efficiency. Maybe this one can run a RTX 4070. Something like that. And here we have the connections. SATA, PATA, okay. Motherboard, ATX, SATA, PATA. And here it's for the PCI Express and CPU as well. It's hard to see anything. Yeah, let's hook it up to the power supply tester and test it. I'm going to use the box. ATX. Okay. This is a Type 4. Okay. It looks like it should be this way. So there as well, 8 pins, since they are important. And this one it's possible to split, so this one is for the motherboard. And this one is not possible to split. So this one must be in the power supply. There we go. Same thing here. That's it. And then it's very straightforward. I don't understand why they write SATA PATA. You can run all kind of stuff, not just SATA PATA. Why? SATA is the most common one. Say SATA is another type of PATA. Why don't you just say CPU over here, then PCIe over here, and then extra over here? I have done the CPU, and now I do the PCIe for graphic card. This one is splitted, so it's for the graphic card, as well as this one. If you think your power supply is powerful, then you can a lot of time just use one cable and run it in parallel. So that's for the graphic card. Here the other one. It's easy to find it since it looks like this. And the same thing for that one as well. So now we have like 4 6-pins here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can use it for a lot of things. From the beginning, it's development of all the Molex contact. Since it got both 5-volt and 12-volt. I used to combine for fans. Here's a SATA. I think I will only use one. Let's do it here anyway. I think I will do it like this. And the Molex over there. Yeah. I will not test these cables now. So that's it. Everything connected. 24-pin Molex, SATA, 6-pin, and 8-pin. I'm not using the original power cord since I think it's too short, and this one is a lot better. So that's it. Let's turn it on. The fan is not spinning. That's okay. Since it's no load. Okay. Very low PG value. Why? Minus 12, 11.9. Here it's 12 volt, E2, 11.9, 5 volt, 5.0, 5.0, 11.9, 3.2. But very low PG value. Why? I will test to pull some cables. Molex cable. Still very low. Take the SATA cable. Still terrible low. I know that everything from 0 to 500 or 1 to 500, it's somehow working power supply, but it's very low for a Corsair's power supply. Let's go on and pull some more cables to see if it's doing anything. It's the same, but the voltage seems to be okay. This is a very good way to drain a power supply. Just use a power supply tester. It's still the same shitty numbers. Now it's complaining about the 12 volt, of course, since I have pulled a lot of cables. Since it can be something wrong with the tester, I'm reattaching the cable again. It's very tight, so it shouldn't be any problem. Very disappointing. It's not far away from the X silence, and this power supply, it's almost a premium power supply I got from a RMA. I sent in a TX 650M. I think it was almost brand new, and I got this one instead. Corsair customer service, they are very polite and very easy to go with, and they just tell the truth. It can take several weeks, but in my case it was very fast. Sent them a description of the fault, and then I sent them pictures of the power supply, a receipt of the Tradera auction. I was very surprised that they took it. They wanted the serial number. I can understand that. I had to pay for the shipping to Netherlands, but they sent me this one immediately. I paid like 500 and got a power supply that is worth 1500, almost 2000 Swedish crowns. It's like I bought a slightly used power supply for $50, and then I get a power supply that is worth almost $200. The cake is a lie. You think it's high quality, and it's not. This power supply is probably working, but I'm a little bit surprised why it got so low PG value. I don't understand. I will give it some load and see. Still the same. That's it. Everything in place. I don't know if these types of power supply tester, if they are too old. It's very strange. So I will try to end this up. Tested only 4 power supplies, and I'm both not surprised and surprised. I will send back the Amazon silence power supply. The only power supply I'm really satisfied with is the old fractal design 10-year-old Craft 700. But that one was okay. I don't know what will happen with the Seasonic power supply. Depends on the seller and Seasonic. I was thinking about using that for a gaming computer, but now I don't think so. When it's clicking a lot, and I will investigate it more since Seasonic want me to do it. So with some real hardware, of course. And maybe I will lower my expectations with Seasonic in the future. And what about this Corsair? It's probably good enough for a second computer, but my expectation was a little bit higher. This is the X model. In this household we also got E 850E, and that one is a little bit more budget than this one. But it seems like it doesn't matter. I can understand that it can become a lot of problems when someone is going to build a computer and they want to power up a hungry graphic card. This 80 certification doesn't matter. But it's only for efficiency. Sometimes it's a little bit higher quality as well. So it's a jungle out there. My conclusion is that if it's very cheap and new, don't buy it. It's okay if it's like a known brand and you're not expecting a lot of, then it's okay. So say if you buy a 500 Quiet or Corsair or something for 500 crowns, it will be okay for low-end computers and it will not blow. But if you want something more, just paying like 500 crowns or $50, then you have to check used parts and ask for an original receipt of the power supply, if it's possible. If it's still got warranty, then else it doesn't matter. It's 10 years old and it doesn't matter with a receipt. So, and if you are buying a power supply like this one, this Corsair, you got to pay a lot, but it's double the price. I bought a Seasonic 650 for like 600 crowns, brand new, before or during the pandemic, and then after it, twice the price for the same hardware. I don't understand. It's really terrible. The power supply prices, it's like 200-300% inflation. I don't understand. It's not like for 20 years ago, buy a simple power supply for 300 crowns and it worked for a couple of months and then it blew up. But at the same time, if you spend it like 200-300 more crowns, it would be a perfect power supply. It doesn't happen anymore. You have to like spend 1,000 Swedish crowns or 200 US dollar for the perfect power supply. I don't understand why. Or I can think that the capacitors inside it's maybe worth 10-20 US dollar or something like that. Everything else it's just package. So be careful when you buy power supply. The most important thing in a PC setup. Some people they think it's the most boring thing. I don't think it's boring. I think it's very important. It's the heart. It's the heart of everything. If you don't have a nice power supply, you're not going to have a nice computer. So that's it. Bye bye.